Well, hello everybody and welcome to Phoenix Pro. We've got a full show for you tonight. We're going to get started with this opening match and hand you over to our ring announcer.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Toni Corino from London, England, weighing in at 221 pounds, the chosen one, Ritchie.
That is right, it is the chosen one, the former Phoenix Pro World Champion here with his partner Toni Corino is going to be in action. Obviously, for those who've been keeping up with the show, it seems that there seems to be a bit of a power couple struggle right now between Greg Danger, Toni Corino, and JC Wolfe and Mercedes. But tonight, he isn't taking on one of those. He is taking on a member of the Blacklist. For those who know who the Blacklist are, the Blacklist 2.0. So we're going to hand over to that ring announcer to let you know exactly who it is. Here we go.
And his opponent from Yokohama, Japan, weighing in at 228 pounds, Ritchie Matsuda.
That is right, Ritchie Matsuda with Shazeen Freya. So for those who know their wrestling history, their core wrestling history, Shazeen Freya has been a very mainstream superstar manager in core wrestling for quite some time, and she is coming out with Ritchie Matsuda, a superstar who is generally trying to impress JC Wolfe, Harry Wolfe, Mercedes, and obviously Shazeen, with regards to the Blacklist. And I'll be honest, he has been really impressive recently. So we'll see how it goes. But here we go. Your opening match for this episode, Greg Danger, Ritchie Matsuda. Here we go. As the bell rings, Greg Danger Irish whips through, jumps down, and gets caught with a drop kick there. But Ritchie Matsuda, no. Ritchie Matsuda is definitely a superstar who doesn't mind flying, doesn't mind getting up on those ropes and things like that. As you see him gets reversed there from Greg Danger. But reversal there from Ritchie Matsuda, reversal from Greg Danger. Back and forth, Greg Danger drives Ritchie Matsuda into that ring post. But look at Ritchie Matsuda able to reverse that there. And follows up with some knee strikes right to the side of the head. I say Ritchie Matsuda, a superstar who is really looking to make a name for himself. This is his first year here at Phoenix Pro, and you know JC Wolfe picked him up. But look at the soul there with a Russian leg sweep, and obviously Toni Corino has thrown in that kendo stick there and follows up with a lovely little moonsault there. Only gets the one count. But I would say Ritchie Matsuda really making, you know, it was a superstar JC Wolfe found, and a superstar that really feels he can be the future of Phoenix Pro. He just needs that big win. As you see, Greg Danger now going up to the top rope. Toni Corino looking happy at that one there. Oh, went for that flying clothesline, but Matsuda was able to move out of the way, but gets reversed again. Danger with a lethal combination. And then follows up with a kick to the spine. Goes for that moonsault and catches Matsuda as he gets up on his feet. And then follows up with a diving knee drop there. Greg Danger looking like he wants to do some flying, trying to get Matsuda up to his feet. Goes for the crossbody. As Shazeen Freer there looking on, making her assessments. Look at this. Oh, low style cross body there, but Matsuda with a punch as his opponent. Oh, straight jacket, German suplex there. Irish whip from Matsuda, jumps under, flips up. This is the speed of Ritchie Matsuda, followed with a big drop kick there. Obviously, Ritchie Matsuda definitely a superstar to be looking out for in the future, as he now has his opponent. Has him up with an exploder suplex there. Now Ritchie Matsuda does like to fly. What we're going to see from Ritchie Matsuda? 450 splash. 450. The referees do that one because the count is 1, 2. Oh, he gets the 1 count there. And then a drop kick to the back of the neck there. What's Matsuda looking for? Huge. Oh! Direct stop right to the back. This could be it. Somehow Greg Danger able to kick out of that one. And then Toni Corino again messing with that upper turnbuckle. As you see Ritchie Matsuda using his speed, using his high flying skills. What's Matsuda looking for here? Wants to get to his feet. Kick there, springboard drop kick from Ritchie Matsuda. Matsuda starting to take control of this match. Just as I say that, commentator's curse. There's an Irish whip there from Greg Danger into that exposed steel. Moonsault there from Greg Danger. Greg Danger trying to start to get control of this match. Has him up. Oh, fakes it out into the back cracker there. Double knees to the back. That could be enough. Referee needs to be paying attention with this one, trying to sort out that turnbuckle, but this could be it. Are we going to see? Greg Danger has him up. Bombs into that back cracker. 1, 2, 3. Greg Danger picks up the win on that one there. Ritchie Matsuda put up one hell of a fight, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. As we go through all those highlights, and I can imagine JC Wolfe was watching that match as well, because I know surely at some point the thing between those two, that being Greg Danger and Toni Corino and JC Wolfe and Mercedes, needs to end. That could happen at Spring Awakening. But look at this, 450 there, Matsuda. But look at this amazing double stomp right to the back of the head. But it wasn't enough to keep Greg Danger down. Another brainbuster there. Ritchie Matsuda generally showing why he feels he should be a part of the Blacklist. I mean, Shazeen Freer's out with him. She managed to watch him. Be interested to see what she thinks. But this is what finishes it. This is the move that done it. That power bomb into the back cracker.
Here is your winner, the chosen one, Greg
Congratulations to Greg Danger as we see Toni Corino making her way into the ring. Congratulations to Greg Danger there. But the fight for the power couple here in Phoenix Pro continues on. We'll be going on to your next one. Here we go. And we have Equillibrio making his way out to the ring. He's got a mic in hand. This should be interesting. Let's see what Equillibrio has got to say.
Jamari Mito, do you feel it yet? That pressure building inside you. That voice getting louder every time you step into that ring. You've been distracted, not by opponents, but by yourself. By this idea that you have to be something clean, something worthy of their cheers. But every time you try to be that man, something slips. I see it now. The way you strike harder than you mean to. The way your eyes linger just a second too long. The silence after the bell. You're not just fighting to win anymore. You're fighting to feel something. You're changing. I am Equillibrio. The balance between light and shadow. And right now, Jamari, you are out of balance. You keep denying the darkness inside you. But it's there, growing, waiting. Every time you try to bury it, it only comes back stronger. You think that darkness is a weakness. You think if you let it out, you lose control. But the truth is, control is exactly what's holding you back. You've been fighting yourself for too long, and it's costing you. I don't want the version of Jamari that holds back. I don't want the version that plays to the crowd. I want the truth. I want the side of you that you're afraid to become. I want you to embrace the evil. Because the moment you stop resisting, the moment you accept what's inside you, that's when you become complete. That's when you become dangerous. And I've seen enough now to know you're close. So at Summer Smash, there will be nowhere left to hide. No rules, no limits, no excuses. Fight Club, just you, me, and the truth you've been running from. And wherever you go until then, understand this. I will be there too, in every match. In every moment that darkness starts to rise, I'll be there, pushing you closer to it. Because this isn't about me entering your world. It's about you finally stepping into mine. And when that moment comes, when you finally let go, when you embrace it, I think your dad would be proud.
With some strong words there from Equillibrio, trying to get Jamari Mito to embrace that evil side of him and challenging to Summer Smash. We'll get into that. Hang on.
No, and no! Cut the goddamn signature off. I got some shit to say. Equillibrio, I'm sick and tired of your bullshit. You come in, interrupt my show, fuck with one of my matches, fuck with a match that basically two people have worked so hard to be a part of, even if one smells like the outside of a pig. And you come in and interrupt my goddamn show. So I had to fuck with one of your matches, but that's not enough for me, especially after you invoke the name of my goddamn father. I'm so badly wanting to say that if I ever cross paths with you again, I will beat your motherfucking ass like a drum. But even still, that is not enough for me. No, it is not. Because for Extreme Tony, for Jay Kim, for the whole of the Extreme Global Wrestling League and Blacklist Championship Action Wrestling, it's all about respect and getting paid our dues. If you want to find me, meet me at my level so I can fuck you up under my rule set, under my superior rule set. That way I can end your ass once and for all. Like you took pot shots at my dad, I will make sure you will be fucked up so bad you'll feel like you're seeing him. But if you can find 3 people as mentally shot as you to side enough with you, then I can call on the 2 that I mentioned plus 1 more, and we can settle this issue without one of us doing anything we may soon regret. Simply put, Equillibrio, the choice is yours. You can choose me kicking your ass under my rules. You can choose to draw the line 4-on-4, the battle line's drawn, side by side, or you can choose both. Or you can choose neither and be a pussy who just loves to play mind games. But just so you know, when you fuck with Mr. 100% Violence Jamari Mito, be it mentally like you've been doing for the last year plus with me, or physically, which all it would take is a few seconds for me to end your ass permanently, horrific things will happen. Not so much for me, but it may just lead to the end of you. Now to the programmers, cut the fucking feed off. I'm done talking.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back right after this.
Norwalk Beats.
Welcome back, everybody. I was going to say, please go and check out XGWL. But we are now moving into one of our...
Elimination match. Making her way to the ring from Dudley, England, Christie.
As I was saying, we are now moving into our elimination matches, because obviously coming up for you very, very shortly, we do have Spring Awakening. And it seems our Shining Star champion needs a new contender. So that is what we're doing. 4 ladies who have been really making an impact recently, gonna get the chance to have a shot, if they win this match, to get a shot at Amber Bloodshed's Shining Star Championship. As we see, representing No Remorse, that is Christie Roberts making her way to the ring. One of our newer ladies, but really making an impact recently. Well, we've already seen this person tonight.
And her opponent, first from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, Toni Corino.
That is right, it is the partner of Greg Danger, Toni Corino. Recently turning up here in Phoenix Pro. And I've got to be honest, she has been impressive recently in the ring. So hence why she is in this match, to become the #1 contender for Amber Bloodshed's Shining Star Championship. Obviously with Greg Danger just coming off a win as well, this is going to be a good bit of a confidence boost for Toni, Here's your next opponent.
And from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, the prodigy, Pamela O'Connor.
That is right, Penelope O'Connor, who has really been showing off recently. She made her debut at the Heartbreaker tournament, teaming with Leon Tyler. She made a massive impact, and now she is here. And recently, she's had some great results recently, great momentum at the moment, so we brought her in for a chance to become the #1 contender for that Shining Star title. But if I remember rightly, she did have a little bit of a face-to-face with the with the current champion at the end of Amber Bloodshed's match last episode. So we definitely know where Penelope's head is. And here we have a Phoenix Pro original. That is right, this is Daddy's Little Psycho, as she likes to be called. This is Kari. Kari, a former women's world champion here. Trying to get that momentum back. And as we just say, an original here at Phoenix Pro. So we'll see how this one goes. A chance for it to get back into the title picture. Here we go. This is an elimination rules. I said this is elimination rules. So if you get pinned, you are out of the match. It's down to the last woman standing. Now, I will try my best to call as much as I can on this match. But you understand, there are 4 amazing superstars in the ring right now. As Penelope's using that speed with the Hurricanrana. And then follows it up with a reverse Russian leg sweep. Kari. Combination strikes there from Kari. And then takes out Penelope with a clothesline. Like I said, I will do my best to call as much of this match as I can. It's going to be difficult. As we see all 4 ladies looking. Oh, look at the strength there of Toni Corino. Falls up with a big knee strike. Christie Roberts now trying to take advantage of that. But Toni Corino able to break that up. Falls up with a big back suplex there. Penelope now. Penelope O'Connor gets caught. Toni Corino just drapes her opponent's neck over that top rope. Let's see on the outside. Ladders are getting involved. We've got tables. We've got ladders. All we need is a chair. Make it a full-on TLC match. But Penelope O'Connor there, able to take on amazing little Hurricanrana there, and then on the upside, Christie Roberts takes out Kari. As Christie Roberts gets back into the ring, but gets Kari and gets caught with a big forearm. Christie Roberts body slam. Looks like Toni Corino wants to bring that table involved. As you see, Christie Roberts thrown back in the ring by Kari. And Toni Corino will just slams that table right into the face of Penelope O'Connor there. Penelope O'Connor not afraid to fly, big flying forearm there. And then we see Kari in the corner with Christie Roberts. We see pin from Penelope, not enough. What's Penelope looking for here? Has her opponent up and drops it down with a snap suplex there. Christie Roberts rolls to the outside. Kari in the ring as well. All three of these all four of these ladies really it's obviously this is a big match. There's 4 people in this act. We will do our best to keep up to date with what exactly is happening. As I think I just missed that one. I think Kari just went through that table. Look at this. Oh, spinning! Almost like a Michinoku driver there from Penelope. Kari now trying to pick up those loose ends. As Kari now looking for a thing, but it gets reversed. Look, what's Penelope going to go for here? Pump handle. Oh, went for a pump handle. Kari was able to reverse it, but gets caught with, I think, a sledgehammer there. Toni Corino there going in for the pin on Kari, not enough. On the outside, Christie, Michinoku driver there from Penelope O'Connor. It looks like both ladies looking to fly. Kari looking to fly, double axe handle from Penelope as well. Kari looks like she's trying to kind of finish something off in this one. As the opponent up, drops her down with that Michinoku driver. 1, 2, oh, almost a 3 count there. That's Penelope O'Connor now into the ring. Gets caught with the Hurricane Rana. But look at this. Kari looks like she's going for the chiropractor. There goes that beautiful chiropractor V2. Is it going to be enough? 2? No. Penelope able to kick out of that one. As we still see that table in the middle of the ring. What's Toni going to go for here? Toni has her up. Toni Corino has her opponent, drops her neck first. But then Chris takes on Toni. There's a pin. 2. Not enough there. Christie Roberts able to kick out of that one. I've got to be honest, Christie Roberts has been quite quiet in this one. Oh! Just throws the table straight at Penelope O'Connor, but it's not enough to keep her down. Toni Corino trying to get some help on that ropes. Big chair shot there from Christie Roberts to Kari on the outside. There's a lot of action going on in this ring right now. As you see Toni Corino with the Irish whip. Spine buster. Could that be enough? Again using the ropes. 2. Again not enough to keep Penelope O'Connor down. Oh, leg drag. Excuse me. Leg drop on the outside there. Christie Roberts now taking control of Kari. Just as I say that. Like I said, the winner of this match will get the next shot. Look at this. Tap there from Corner. Final tap. 1, 2. Toni Corino has been eliminated. But a beautiful spiral tap there from Penelope O'Connor. And as I was saying before it happened, whoever wins this match will get the next shot at Amber Bloodshed and her Shining Star Championship. Let's see, all 3 ladies left now. Toni Corino has been eliminated. I was just getting finished my drink there. Christie Roberts comes in the ring. Oh, Kari with a sledgehammer. That is the thing with these elimination matches. Look at, oh, Poison Rana from Penelope O'Connor. Is that going to be enough? Goes in the pin. There's 1, 2, 3. Penelope O'Connor with 2 eliminations. We are now down to 2 of our newest superstars, Penelope O'Connor and Christie Roberts. Penelope O'Connor looks like she's lining something up here. Has the pump handle. Pump tractor. Is that going to be enough? There's 1, 2, 3. O'Connor with a straight 3 pins there. Congratulations to Penelope over there. She does get the next shot at that Shining Star title. But for those who obviously watched last week's episode, it seems that Penelope O'Connor had that title in her sights as it was. But now officially, she gets to challenge for that title at Spring Awakening. But what a match, what a 4-way. We have just witnessed it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go for those highlights. But here's the interesting thing. Penelope O'Connor managed to score all 3 pins in that match as well. I see a little spiral tap moonsault, which was enough to eliminate Toni Corino. This is the one that won of the match. Pump handles it up. Pump handle X Factor. And it was enough to keep Christie Roberts down. And your new #1 contender for the as we say, the new #1 contender for Amber Bloodshed's Shining Star title. But we're going to get into our next match right away. Here we go. But here we are moving on to our next match of this episode. And we will see the tag team champions, the Wolfpack. I hand you over to our ring announcer.
The following contest is a tag team match set for 1 fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 441 pounds, the J.C. Wolfe and Harry Wolfe.
That is right, we have J.C. Wolfe, the one and only J.C. Wolfe and Harry Wolfe, known as the Wolfpack, reuniting as a team this year and holding those Phoenix Pro Tag Team Championships. I mean, tonight is a chance to showcase their skills, but also a big opportunity for their opponents. But we're going to hand you back over to that ring announcer. Here we go. That is right, Axel Clarke, Blake Steele Axel Clarke is the one with the little ponytail at the back of his head. The team known as V12, again an original team here in Phoenix Pro. but looking for that big break. This could be it. They are taking on the tag team champions. But here we go. Oh, Jace, Harry Wolfe there, straight super kick. Takes the head off of Axel Clarke, but Axel Clarke able to reverse. Also, you know, these reversals are going to be back and forth all night. But Harry Wolfe, Irish whips down. Bumps off, went for a clothesline. Axel Clarke able to reverse it, but gets reversed, sent into his own corner. Axel Clarke now starting to take control, but gets caught with a hip toss there from Harry Wolfe. Harry Wolfe with a big ultimate, with the Ultimate Warrior splash there. Looks like he's going for that Irish whip into his own corner, but Axel Clarke. Oh, Axel Clarke then misses out on that one and gets caught with a big boot there from Harry Wolfe. As Harry Wolfe sends his opponent into. We're going to see some tag team action from the Wolfpack. Has him at double back body drop there. As JC Wolfe kind of already realizing that Axel Clarke was going to roll out. There's a knee drop there. Direct knee to the face there of Axel Clarke. And looking to take on Blake Steele. Blake Steele, the big man, throws it. Hey, Blake Steele gets caught with a shoulder tackle there. As JC Wolfe now has control of Axel Clarke one more time. Sends him into that top corner. Tags in. What we're going to see here from the Wolfpack. Snapmare's down with a double kick. And well, look at this. Look at this from the Wolfpack. Oh, double senton. The Wolfpack obviously representing the Blacklist 2.0. A new group that's come back in since Shazeen Freya wanted to get back into the market of it. And she has got an amazing team right now. That being Harry Wolfe, JC Wolfe, Ritchie Matsuda, Rishi Payne, and obviously Mercedes as well. Let's see Harry Wolfe now in full control. Oh, shot there. Cheeky little shot there from JC Wolfe to Axel Clarke. Axel Clarke now in full control. Gets thrown into the top corner. What we're going to see here from the Wolfpack. Irish whip. Double back body drop again. Obviously JC Wolfe does like to use those knees. This is a JC trigger. Big JC trigger there from JC Wolfe as he goes up to the top, making Axel Clarke get to his fate. What is that? What's he got in mind? Oh! Nothing but net. 1, 2. Blake Steele able to break that up there. But JC Wolfe taking control of this one now. Drops down with the DDT, and I think we've got a leader. But now Blake Steele using that power that he does have over JC Wolfe. JC Wolfe able to reverse it there, snaps him down. And if I'm looking right, it seems that Axel Clarke does have a cut on his forehead. But Blake Steele now in full control of JC Wolfe. Oh! Big clothesline there. No idea why he just tagged in Axel Clarke. Axel Clarke is in. So is Harry Wolfe. Harry Wolfe there with a German suplex. And then seems to focus his energy, but gets caught there on Blake Steele. Went for the cheap shot. Didn't actually get it, but then gets that drop kick off. As you see on the outside, JC Wolfe sends Harry Wolfe back into the ring. You see Harry Wolfe now, Irish whip. We're going to turn him inside out with a massive clothesline here with the lariat. But Harry Wolfe's not happy, is not enough. Gets caught, gets reversed. As you see Axel Clarke dropping. Oh, nice, the Irish curse. But Axel Clarke needs to tag in Blake Steele, because Axel is busted open and there's a lot of blood coming out of that cut. As you see Blake Steele catches Harry Wolfe here with a low drop kick, goes in for the pin, only gets the 1 count. Both guys trying to find that opening, but look at this, and Blake Steele with the backbreaker there. Blake Steele falls up with a big knee to the head there, tags in Axel Clarke. What is Axel Clarke looking for here? Drives his opponent's arm into the mat there. Irish whip there, or what we're going to see here from the team of V12. Look at this. Axel Clarke pops up. Oh, drop it into the STO. JC Wolfe breaks that one up. He knows the damage that move can do, because Harry Wolfe and JC Wolfe have used that before. But look at this. Dominator. Deadlift Dominator, but Harry Wolfe. Irish whips in to his corner. What we're going to see here from the boys. Has him up. Oh, new move. New move there from the Wolf Pack, but he gets broken up there by Axel Clarke. Don't think I've ever seen JC Wolfe and Harry Wolfe use that move. Look at this, has him up, drops him down face first, almost like an angel's wings. But look at this from Blake Steele, pulls his opponent in, trying for a sneaky pin. Spinning elbow, the hidden blade. Is that enough? 1, there's 2, there's 3. The Wolf Pack pick up the win. No doubt in my mind, V12 put on a good fight. But I missed it. Boys, you notice something? Oh, look at this. At the top. Velocity X, Jackson and Leon Tyler obviously do have a guaranteed shot at those tag team titles. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. I'll be right back right after this. Go and check out ACW, ladies and gentlemen. But right now, we have got a next gen title #1 contenders match.
The following contest is an elimination match. Making his way to the ring from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan, weighing in at 163 pounds. Samurai
Now I understand why you people think, why are we doing a number one contenders match? We've already got a number one contender. Yes, at Spring Awakening, it will be Frankie Zachary versus Crimson for that next gen title. And we've got to decide what match that is going to be. That's going to be coming up for you very shortly. But we need a number one contender for after that match to know who is going to be next in line for a shot at that next gen title. And again, we got four of the superstars are really making an impact here in Phoenix Pro. Here we go.
And his opponents, first from Grays, England, weighing in at 269 pounds, the Tool, Drew Ward.
It is the Tool, Drew Ward, representing No Remorse tonight. Usually a tag team wrestler, but from looking at recent performances, I thought we'd give him a try in the singles round and see if he is able to become the new number one contender for the next gen title here in Phoenix Pro. But recently definitely been impressed with No Remorse.
And from Vega Baja, Puerto Rico, weighing in at 212 pounds.
We are coming out to the ring now. It is Mysterium. Now Mysterium, a staple, made his debut right here in Phoenix Pro, but has managed to transition into XGWL and Blacklist CAW. Recently, although it wasn't a successful match, was in the line for a shot for the XGWL live title, if I remember rightly. Did lose that to Dragon Boy. But Mysterium making some amazing moves recently. I've got one more final opponent to come out. Right, I'll be straight up honest, I wasn't expecting Blake Steele to be doing double duty tonight. But it seems Blake Steele, after that loss to the Wolfpack, but it seems Blake Steele, representing V12, wants a shot at that next gen title as well. Don't know what kind of condition he is going to be in, but we'll see as the night progresses, as the night goes on. But here we go. The winner of this match will be crowned the number one contender for the next gen title. And like the previous match, I will do my best to call as much as I can. But there's 4 people in the ring. They're all going to be looking for different moves, all that kind of stuff. As you see, Drew Ward, just the Tool there. Drew Ward just laying in a punch down there. And then Mysterium using that pace, that Lucha Libre style. You see now Mysterium with Blake Steele right there. Several punches. Oh! Falls up with a Pele kick there to Drew Ward. Oh! I thought it was a headbutt there. But it looks like Mysterium was able to Reverses it, goes in for a snapdragon, but not enough to keep his opponent down as Leo Ortiz, formerly known as LOL. Did take control of that one, but now we are back to Drew Ward, the powerhouses of this match. Oh, big move there from Drew Ward. And then it rakes at the eyes of Blake Steele. I see him now trying to... Oh! Spinning buster there from Mysterium to Drew Ward. Is that going to be enough? Goes in one. Only gets the one count. Oh, look at Blake Steele swinging the kendo stick there. Only catches one, but look at now. So Drew Ward using that power that he does have. Gets reversed there by Blake Steele. Oh, super kick party! Not enough though to keep his opponent down. Leo Ortiz it with the neck breaker. Then focuses on to Blake Steele, but Drew Ward out of nowhere with a clothesline to the back of the neck. Oh, big side slam there. Big side slam there from Blake Steele. Not enough to keep Drew Ward down. Blake Steele going to use that strength that he does have, and then we see Leo Ortiz throwing around the sledgehammer. Goes into the pin on Drew. Two. Not enough. Mysterium now with Leo Ortiz. Leo Ortiz running power bomb, running Liger bomb. Wasn't enough. As you see, Leo Ortiz now getting big clothesline to the back of the head there from Blake Steele to Leo Ortiz. Obviously, with regards to this match, there's no disqualifications, hence why they're weapons in the ring right now. As Leo Ortiz tries to tie up Blake Steele, not enough. Mysterio sets up that table, instantly dropped down. Big gut buster there from Leo Ortiz. Oh, beautiful discus clothesline there from Drew Ward. Is that going to be enough? There's one. There's two. Not enough. Drew Ward. Oh, Drew Ward's going to go for what is going to go for? Oh, Samoan drop there from Drew Ward. Has Ortiz up. Drives him into that table. 1, 2. Leo Ortiz has been eliminated. We are now down to 3. Blake Steele, Drew Ward, and Mysterium. Great match we're seeing right here. Oh, big super kick there from Mysterium. Obviously, for those who know Mysterium's background, Puerto Rico's not known. Puerto Rico is known for their hardcore wrestling. Right, that was a finish my drink, ladies and gentlemen. Drew Ward feeling the crowd right now, then straight punches to the face of Mysterium. It looks like Blake Steele is looking for something under the ring. Has the Ken. Oh! He got caught. 1. What? Okay, I'm not gonna question it. But Blake Steele has been busted open. Ooh, flying forearm there. Oh, what's Blake Steele looking for here? Pulls him out. One. Big drop kick there from Drew Ward. Mysterium now looking like he could be in a little bit of trouble. What is Drew Ward going for here? Samoan drop. Drew Ward looking for something big here. Oh! Forearm smash there. There's one. There's two. There's three. Mysterium. Mysterium has been eliminated. We are down to 2. We are down to the tag team teams. That being Blake Steele and Drew Ward. Blake Steele. That was close. That was close. Drew Ward there with a neck breaker there to Blake Steele. Looks like Drew Ward is trying to go for something. One for the send on. Mistimed that totally on that one. Oh, discus clothesline from Drew Ward. The tool Drew Ward. That could be it. There's one. There's two. Not enough. Not enough to keep Blake Steele down. What is Drew Ward going for here? Has his opponent. Spins him round. Home driver. No home driver. There's one. Two. Oh, Blake Steele just gets that shoulder up. Looks like Drew Ward's going back the streets with those punches there. What's he going to go for here? Big driving knee to the side. Then just chucks a trash can. Drew Ward now trying to get Blake Steele to his feet. Went for something there, missed it. But looks like both guys a little bit confused, a little groggy now. Let's see the Irish whip there from Blake Steele. What is Blake Steele looking for here? Oh! With the splash! In the corner. Has him lined up. What is Drew Ward going for here? Gets reversed. By Drew Ward. Things going for forearm. The big headbutt. There, Glasgow kiss. But look at these reversals back and forth. These two guys are going for it, knowing they could have a chance at the next. Just as I say that, turned inside out with that big clothesline there from Blake Steele. As I said, the winner of this match will be facing the next gen champion at Summer Smash. As you see, Drew Ward now taking the show with the neck breaker. Just as I say that, commentator's curse, as always, seems to happen. Blake Steele. Blake Steele gets caught with a TKO. Big TKO, that could be it. There's one. There's two. There's three. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your new #1 contender for the next gen championship. It is Drew Ward. As we look through those highlights, absolutely amazing match. There was tables, there was chairs, kendo sticks, sledgehammers, all involved in this one. We are going to go through those highlights. This is what took out Leo. That go-home driver right through the table. But then you got caught, and this is that Uranagi slam. But then this was the mat. This was it. This was the moves that ended Blake Steele's chance at that title. He kicked out of that discus clothesline, but hit that TKO, and it was done. Drew Ward is now. That's right, the Tool. Drew Ward is the new #1 contender. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna jump out the commentator booth. I'll be right back. Well, hello everybody, it is your general manager and creator of Phoenix Pro. It is Jordan Collins, and yeah, I don't usually come out and do these very often, but I need to address something for all you fans, because I know what is going on. I've seen what's been going on, I've seen the comments, I've seen it all, and yes, is Phoenix Pro going through a villain arc right now? I couldn't say so, but I saw what Jamari Mito and Extreme Tony had to say about my guys here in Phoenix Pro. Now, I have got a lot of respect for those guys. I've got a lot of respect for Jamari, a lot of respect for Extreme Tony, Tammy, Jade Kim. They came over to Phoenix Pro to help promote this program. But now they are talking and whining and bitching about lack of respect and things like that. That doesn't sit right with me. And I'll tell you why that doesn't sit right with me. There's no doubt in my mind that right here in Phoenix Pro we do have the future of core and virtual wrestling. I mean, look at people like James Black, Tyler Jones, Webbs, Ritchie Matsuda. The list goes on and on and on. But then you've got the old guys like Jamari Mito, Extreme Tony, complaining about lack of respect. Which I don't get. Because JC Wolfe has been in this industry about the same time as both those guys. We don't hear him complain. We don't hear him say anything. But the reason I want to come at you is because I saw what Jamari Mito had to say. I've heard it, I've seen it, and I've spoken to Equillibrio. He does not want to be involved. He told me that coming up, we have got Summer Smash. He wants to take on Jamari Mito in a underground match at Summer Smash. Look, I'll make it happen. It just makes a case with Blacklist. But to solve this issue that we have of lack of respect and things like that, how about this, Jamari? How about this, Extreme Tony? How about this, J. Kim? You three and one person will take on JC Wolfe, Harry Wolfe, Mercedes, and a mystery opponent inside a blood and guts match. I will make it happen at Spring Awakening. Well, there we go. What do you say, guys? Let me know. I'm going to make that happen. All I need to know is who will be that fourth person. And we will prove why Phoenix Pro is the future of this industry. Oh, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. I did have to get out there and explain where my head is right now, but we are going to go on.
Making his way to the ring from your darkest fears, weighing in at 253 pounds, Crimson!
As I did say, we are going to go on to our main event where we have Crimson, who has taken a bit of an interest in the next gen title. But tonight's match is not just going to be a one-on-one, as we will see Crimson taking on Frankie Zachary. Whoever wins this match will decide stipulation at Spring Awakening for that title. Here we go. Here he is, the next gen champion.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 241 pounds, the NXT Wrestling Champion, the anti-hero, Frankie Zachary.
That is right, Frankie Zachary, who has been on a absolute destruction path recently. Especially with Crimson seeming to take a little bit of interest in his title. So as I did say, this match is a one-on-one. Whoever wins this match will get to decide the stipulation for the next gen title match between these two at Spring Awakening. And I'll be honest, I'm in the dust, I'm in the shadows. I have no idea what kind of match either one of these guys are going to pick. I mean, we've seen steel cages, we've seen weapons. I mean, what more can these two guys do to each other? Maybe we'll see tonight, but here we go. So it is Crimson versus Frankie Zachary. Whoever wins this match decides the stipulation. Bell rings. Here we go. Two big boys just looking to absolutely annihilate each other. As Crimson now starts to take control of that one, snap elbow drop. And a second one to the back of Frankie Zachary. Yes, Crimson looking for here. Kick to that midsection, has his opponent up. Oh! Face first into that turnbuckle. And then in the choke. Referee has got that 5 count. Well, let's be honest, I don't think the referee's 5 count is going to be needed when these two meet at Spring Awakening. In what match? I do not know. As I did say, whoever wins this match does get to choose that stipulation. And now Frankie Zachary, now Frankie taking control, gets reversed. Big shots to the midsection, but gets reversed again. Back and forth. Oh, Crimson has his opponent. Oh, choke bomb there from Crimson, but Frank Zachary rolls to the outside. But gets caught there by Crimson. Crimson not one to fly. What we're going to see here from Crimson onto that top rope. As his opponent in the line, big one for the double axe handle, gets lost. Frankie Zachary now taking control. Irish whips his opponent in. But the strength of Frankie Zachary. Strength of Frankie Zachary goes in the pin. There's one. Doesn't even get the 1 count on that one. Frankie Zachary. Nagi spin. Uranagi there from Frankie Zachary to Crimson. Looks like he's going to go for something here as well. Frankie Zachary has his opponent up. Neck first over that top rope. Look at this. Oh, went for the face wash. Crimson able to get the boot up to stop that happening. Crimson has his opponent up. Big move there from Crimson. Not enough. Suplex into that side slam. Looks like Crimson wants to end this one. Went for that double toe, but he gets reversed. Frankie Zachary understanding what could happen here. The Falcon Arrow there from Frankie Zachary. As he just lays in the boots. Just lays in the boots for his opponent. Frankie Zachary going to the corner looking like he wants to end this one. He wants to end it good. We know he does like that. Yoshigoroshi has him Death Valley Driver neck breaker. That could be enough. Is that going to be enough for the pin? Here's 1, 2. Oh! Crimson just manages to get that shoulder up on that one. Crowd loving the show tonight. Oh, the Devlin slide! The Devlin slide! Frankie Zachary now going up to that top rope. We don't see him do this very often. He's going to go for a huge, big double axe handle. And I think we've got a bleeder. As this guy's has him up on the shoulders. Death Valley Driver out of nowhere from Frankie Zachary. That could be it. Is that going to be it? Goes in the pin. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Frankie Zachary gets to choose the stipulation for Spring Awakening. But wait a minute, he's not finished yet. I mean, these two have been going at each other the last few weeks. What the hell is Frankie Zachary thinking? Oh, he's put out the table. What the hell? Put out the table? Why have you put out the table, Frankie? The referee knows something's going to go down. How's that table laid out? What the hell is Frankie Zachary doing? Screams! Crimson into that table. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this episode. We've got so much coming up. We will find out what the stipulation is for that next gen title match. But for myself, I will see you all really soon. Good night, everybody.